What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HauntScene Live. It is Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Johnny Bronto. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa Lukac, is
What's
here
up,
with
everybody? Welcome to HauntScene Live. Thank you for joining us.
Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me loud and clear? Do all the things in the YouTube chat. We're going to keep an eye on that as we go through the show. But Melissa, I just got to make a comment real quick. That's a nice shirt you got there.
Well, thank you, Johnny. That's an awful nice shirt you got there, too.
I got a Bora shirt because Bora was at Spooky Empire this last weekend and did some vow renewals and things like that.
I saw. Yeah. It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Show off your shirt. What do you got going on there?
Got some ghosts. Got some pumpkins.
Nice. Very cool.
Leaves. Got the autumn fuel. How about you? I like the Bora.
We love Bora.
You, Bora.
Bora's amazing. Thank you to our sponsor, Halloween Shirt Company. Hopefully you had a chance to stop by their amazing booth and see all the fine folks there and pick up all kinds of merch that we feature on the show. So I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, HalloweenShirtCompany.com. Go ahead and use promo code HauntScene for 15% off. Buy all the things, all the shirts that are featured on the show. You could own
very own Halloween Shirt Company shirt.
Yep. Thank you to our haunt sponsors, Fright Nights, South Florida Fairgrounds. We were actually just talking about that before the show down in South Florida. Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, which we've actually all been to, so that's fun. And Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina. Make sure you're following all these amazing haunts and put them on your list for this season. So we have an amazing guest on. I can't believe we haven't had this person on before now.
I know, first time ever.
I know, right? Okay, so let's go and bring on our special guest here. We've got Nikki, or Haunt Girl Nikki.
Nikki?
Hi, hey guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me. I do not have a cool shirt, but maybe soon I will.
Maybe, yeah, for sure. We need to get her one.
You make your own shirts, though. Like one of the first things I noticed of Nikki when Nikki came into my consciousness was like she'll like make shirts for special events or like go into like a hotel room and decorate the hotel room for the event, like horror nights or whatever. Who does that?
It's great.
Nikki does.
Put your own spin on it. I love that. It's creative. I love that.
And Nikki has a claim to fame that nobody will ever have in the history of ever. Nikki was the first guest ever at Epic Universal. So we're
awesome.
amongst royalty right now, theme park royalty.
Celebrity in the house right here.
All right.
That's my little claim to fame right there.
That is pretty
That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, Nikki, here's where I get to be lazy. I'm going to put the camera on you, and we're going to do the elevator pitch here. And I want you to just introduce yourself, talk about who you are, what you do, and yeah, go ahead.
Well, hi, I'm Nikki. I run Haunt Girls. I run a multimedia platform. So I have a podcast, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and a YouTube channel if you guys want to go check those out. I cover mostly HHM, but I do dabble in a bunch of other haunts as well, local haunts around Florida, as well as haunts hopefully in California this year. I also cover theme park stuff too. I like to dabble in a lot of Disney, a lot of Universal. I kind of have to with the whole first official guest thing. But I just like putting a nice girly pop twist to the haunts and displaying them and just sharing all the fun things with you guys. Like Johnny said, I like decorating rooms for like the haunt season. I like doing the shirts, the outfits. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun and a lot of spookiness going on. So definitely go check it out.
Oh, very cool.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I actually really like your decorations in the background there.
I love the colors.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, the light. I like that.
Kindred spirits. Yep.
She's brand new. It's actually the first time she's on camera, I think.
Oh, nice.
See, we got a first look at
first
something.
Look right there for us.
Very, very cool. All right, so on your screen right now, we have all the links and everything. If you want to follow Nikki's adventures, there's a QR code. Look at how fancy that is. I made a QR code.
Look at that.
And do the things, point at the
all
things
the
over there.
Up top, to the side, to the side.
There will be a quiz at the end to make sure that everybody follows Nikki on all of the things.
Every single platform.
Yeah. So
every single one, it's all fun.
So I want to gush about Nikki a little bit because we have been we're in the middle of doing a series of content creators, and a lot of people are handpicked because these are people that I want to talk to. And Nikki, the unbridled enthusiasm, the like positivity and things that you bring into the space is it's definitely refreshing. You're just there just to have fun. And one thing that really impressed me about you, other than all the amazing content creation that you do, is like we've seen you at big stuff, big haunts. We've seen you at little haunts and stuff like that. And I love that you get out there and you put yourself out there to cover everything. So because not everybody does that. Some people are like, oh well, this haunt is a little too small for my taste, so we're not going to go there. Nikki is genuinely something. Genuinely so nice. Okay, so Katie chimed in there. Thank you, Katie.
What's up, Katie?
Yeah, and I like it because I run into you, I think, more than anybody else. And other than a Spooky, which I don't know if I ran into you Spooky, I
saw her at Spooky with the Wicked Thrill Secrets.
I saw the dog.
And Oogie saw her too.
Oogie.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't even need me anymore. Just put a headset on, Oogie. The show would eventually
actually
blow
Oogie
up.
and I.
Yeah, the HauntScene Oogie Hour. That'd be amazing. But MegaCon, Nikki, I was in there early because I had a way to get into MegaCon a little early. And then Nikki was like the person behind me in that line, and we hung out and bonded for a couple hours as we waited for the cute, amazing Halloween Horror Nights panel that did all the things.
I remember that.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
Bright and early at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Full makeup.
They're super duper early. That's awesome. All right, if you have any questions for Nikki or have any comments or whatever, put them in the chat. We're monitoring the chat. We'll keep an eye on that. But here's where I want to go next. I want to talk about the past, the present, and the future of the Haunt Girls Pod. All right. So, Nikki, I like to ask this question. Where were you, or what were you looking at, or who were you watching? What were you eating? What restaurant were you at? What McDonald's place were you at? I don't know. Where were you when you were like, I want to be a content creator. I want to get out there and I want to do that.
Wow. Oh, that's such a good question. I feel like I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I just never found the right moment, if that makes sense, until me and my best friend Allie. If you guys don't know, Haunt Girls is plural because it was Haunt Girls. It was me and my best friend Allie doing this together. We decided, you know what? F it, let's just do it full send. And we started the podcast. The podcast was the first thing we started. And that was in, God, what was that? 2021, I want to say. It was post-pandemic, everyone's trying to find a niche. Everyone's trying to find something, a hobby to do. You kind of discover, life is short. Might as well go do what you want to do. So we decided to do that together. Mostly because we're best friends. We're doing all the fun stuff anyway. Let's just put a camera in front of us, put a mic in front of us. I thought we were funny. But then Allie decided that life was taking her a different direction, which is totally
like having a baby.
She had to make my nephew.
Congratulations. Yep.
Congratulations, Allie. She had to make my nephew, which is totally good, but we're still best friends. She's literally my maid of honor coming up in a few months here. So she's awesome. But we both decided when she decided that life was taking her a different direction that I should still continue with Haunt Girls. And I'm so glad I did. I feel like this is really where my passion lies in terms of like content creating and the podcast and everything. What were we doing? God, we were literally just like being girls and just like hanging out. And we're like, let's just do it. And we're like, what should our name be? We're throwing all names around. And like, let's make it a pun. And I don't know who exactly thought of the name first. But we're like, Haunt Girls. That's so funny. Because if you guys say it really fast, it sounds like hot girls. We don't think we're hot, but it was just a funny play on words. And that's where we're covering. So that's how Haunt Girls was born. And it's turned into such not a big, but just a big part of my life, at least, in terms of what keeps me going. You can't have your typical 9 to 5 and be okay in life. In my personal opinion, you have to have something else to do,
right?
Or else life gets very boring. All work, no play makes Johnny a very bad boy, So that's how Haunt Girls was formed. She has expanded to all these multimedias: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, besides the podcast too. The podcast is where it all started.
All the things that we can find on your link tree, like this. Look at that.
He has it right up. Look at that. He has it all ready to go.
All right,
magical live
get in here and do all the things. We're gonna stalk your socials real quick. We got
Go for it.
Instagrams.
And
just to give you like a little peeky peek here. Yep, there's Nikki Megan
There she
Con
is.
dressed all the way up, sliding, meeting celebrities, doing all
The sliding was
things,
so fun.
being.
It looks fun. I saw
we
the video. It
we
looks
kind of
fun.
missed out on
I know
that.
we missed that.
I would hurt myself, but Melissa could do it. She's
I might have got hurt in the
there it
process
is.
too, but it would have been fun.
First official guest right there. Very cool. So follow Nikki's adventures because Nikki gets into a lot of the really cool things. Love that. And
Very lucky for that. Yeah.
follow Nikki on Twitter. Nikki's part of the conversation here, doing the things. Hey, look, we're on the show. There we go.
Yay!
Love the content, love the YouTubes, love all the things.
Love the colors,
TikTok,
love the pink and the
YouTube,
green.
email, do all the things.
I was obsessed with Wicked before Wicked was huge, and that's where the colors I think subconsciously came.
Okay, all right, I like it. I like Wicked.
That makes
works.
sense.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, so that's the link tree. Go there, do all the things. Like I said, here's the QR code and all the links to get in there. And if you reach out or do the things, just let them know that HauntScene sent you. I found Nikki on HauntScene. More like probably it would be like I found HauntScene on Nikki. Like that's
HauntScene on
that's
Nikki.
kind of how that would work.
No.
I
will
can see
say,
that. I can see that.
HauntScene, Johnny, Mel, they were one of the first few people to like reach out to Allie and I. Were super welcoming to the community
That's
and
awesome.
everything.
Yeah,
So we always thank you guys for that.
absolutely.
Look,
We just want to bring the community together.
yeah, the way
know?
I mean the way it works is haunts and things, they need different voices. They need all kinds of different voices from all walks of life, all kinds of different channels and whatever. And anybody I can connect a haunt with to get more coverage and get more exposure, ultimately that's not only going to help them, that's going to help the haunted attraction as well. So I got no problem.
We're here to help others.
Yeah.
We're here to help you guys.
Yeah.
That's what we're all
There you
about.
go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very, very cool. So that is the past, kind of leading into the present here. So what's going on with current events? Like we were talking about Midsummer Scream in California earlier, which is really cool. We were talking about we like horror musicals, which I didn't know that you were maybe I just missed that, but we're talking about Repo.
I'm a theater kid. Hello. Have we not talked about this?
That's true. Yeah.
Have we not talked about your theater kid?
Wait. Who?
Yeah. I went to a literal performing arts high school.
Oh, you're
for
a
musical
theater kid. Oh, that's cool.
Do
No, I
you,
did
do you
not
have
know
like
that.
do you have a piece you can perform?
Oh, right now? No.
Right now,
For
online.
free?
Do you have
Let's
do you have a monologue prepared?
Let me just get my audition book out really quick.
Improvise.
No,
on the
I
spot.
I actually went. My high school was an audition based musical theater program, so I did
that's
that.
awesome. That's awesome. I took some acting classes when I went to Valencia. I took Introduction to Acting, Acting 1, and Acting 2.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun, and I just wanted to do it just to try it, just to try it out, just have fun with it. So, and then we just kind of did like a mock play at the very end of the class. So it was really cool, actually. You learn a lot. That was like over 10 years ago, so I don't remember, but I never really took anything from it.
Did you sing?
I did not sing.
You did not sing?
I did act out a scene in front of people, though.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, we're going to have a clip of that a little bit later. Anything
Yeah,
you remember.
I need to see that.
That's awesome. Nikki, what kind of like roles that were you into? Like, if you could have a dream role in like a musical, what would you be?
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Dream role in a musical. I want to take you guys to The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yes, it is based on the Disney movie, but it's very, very dark.
Oh,
it has the
cool.
original ending from the book where Esmeralda does die.
Spoiler alert.
And Esmeralda was actually a huge dream role of mine. I think that character is there's so many like layers to her. The fact that, she is helping this poor disabled man. And she's also in love with this dude. And then she has this wacko trying to get her. And she's also dealing with the fact that she is kind of an outcast and everything. I don't know. I love her role. I love her. I think she's amazing. I think her songs are so fun and her dancing is always great. And then I also love Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
That's another good one. That one, Suddenly Seymour. Listen, if that thing comes on, give me the mic because I am taking it.
It turned 40 this year. You know that movie?
Oh my God.
It's 40 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I love Steve Martin as the dentist.
Oh,
He's
yes.
so amazing.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
In the movie, I know that.
I got to rewatch it now. Like,
Oh,
such a classic.
Yeah,
Such a good movie.
So good. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that about you.
I didn't know that either, actually. That's really cool.
I'm a huge fandom girly. Like, where did you think that comes from?
All right.
I just thought, you were just magically just a big fandom girly.
that's-
It just happened. It just happened overnight,
All right. Very, very
That's
cool.
awesome, though. Very cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, so present, we're all kind of winding up for the haunt season coming up here. I would imagine we'll run into you at a couple things.
For sure.
It's just, how many, because you said you mentioned Halloween Horror Nights a lot. Like on an average season, how many times do you go? And this is going to be an amazing number, I know.
Oh gosh. I know there's people that go more than me. I don't want to make it a number fight.
Not a
Some people are gonna come for
competition.
me.
Because if it's competition,
We're
we
gonna
would
come for
lose.
me in the
I go more
comments.
than Johnny,
Yeah.
so that's for sure.
Gosh, I know it's at least once a week because I do get that frequent fear pass with Express.
Yeah. Same.
Sometimes it's more than once a week. Opening weekend, I'm there, premium scream all the way
Let's
through
go.
Sunday.
Yeah. Yep.
So gosh, that has to be what? At least 15 times.
Okay.
At
Okay,
least. That's
okay.
that's like a week season for me is 15.
Right.
That works. I hit about 30 or 40 at the end of the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into how much I don't go because I can't.
I go sometimes
Johnny's
after
told
other
me his
haunts.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes once or twice.
Last year was twice.
Yeah.
I went to the premium night and then I went to the media night and that was it because we were traveling so much last year.
True.
Doing the things. But
I
love
go
it.
sometimes
This year,
coming back from
any
traveling.
anniversary year is amazing. So I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward
of course.
to that. So where are you? You said that you're originally from Miami. How long have you been in like Central Florida? Like in the actual, like I can go to Universal and it's not a 4-hour drive.
Gosh, I wish it was forever. I'm gonna age myself here a little bit. Since 2016, when I came up for undergrad after high school, I'm a Bull. Go Bulls. I went to USF for my undergrad all 3 years, and then I decided, I kind of like what I'm doing here. I went for my master's. So that happened, and then I met my fiance who lives in Tampa. So I was like, well, I guess I'll stay here. But we're trying to relocate to the Orlando area. But that's been so I've been up here almost 10 years now. Yeah, 10 years.
Oh wow.
What was your first year at Horror Nights?
Ooh, HHN 23, and my first house was into the Cabin in the Woods. I almost said Into the Woods. My head's on musical mode right now.
That's okay. Because
wow,
dude, that is my all-time favorite IP
That's a
house.
good one.
That
yeah,
so
that's a good one. That's the same
amazing.
year they had Cabin in the Woods and Evil Dead.
They had like a couple cabin type houses. Evil Dead was so good.
Evil Dead was really good. I could still see the like possessed demon coming out of the floor in the kitchen.
Oh my god!
Oh,
it was really good.
Anything. I was hiding the entire time.
No, it was so good.
So cool. That's so cool. What was your first, like when you walked out of Horror Nights for the first time? You're walking back to your car. What was just the vibe when you were walking out? Because it changed my life. It awoke something in me.
Yeah, I decided there that I loved haunts and horror, and I was like, we need to come back every year. And it was actually like a drive up and drive back the same night. My mother, shout out to moms. My mom actually drove me and my friends up for the night and then drove us back.
Oh wow!
She didn't go to the event. She hung out with her friend who lives in Orlando.
That's
and then picked us up and brought
that's
us back.
dedication there. I like that. I like that very much.
You got mom's soccer mom dropped off.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I sure did, Johnny.
That's cool.
That's commitment right there. I like that. I like that very much. And that's like what,
cool.
a 3-4 hour drive back and forth to Miami. Wow, that's 8 hours. Like 3 to 4 hours there and 3 to 4 hours back.
That's brutal.
That's dedication.
Mind you, that was back in the day where a long wait for a house was like 60 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, I
So
remember
we were
that.
able to get through everything.
And back when they used to pulse the houses, do you remember that? I remember going 2011 when they used to pulse the
When did
houses.
they stop pulsing the houses?
A few years after that, I think.
Because it just got too insane. Now,
Yeah.
like even now, there's not like Express isn't even good enough. Like
No, it's
like come on, Universal, give me platinum.
And you're still waiting a long time, man. Can you imagine if they pulse the houses now? You'd be waiting like 3 or 4 days for the houses.
You'll get through 2 houses in one night and call it quits.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, so that's the past, that's the present. Now, in the future, where do you see the podcast going? Like blue sky, this thing. Let's say it's 5 years from now. You know, you're out there, you're doing the things. Have you ever thought of bringing on another person to the show?
You know, that was what a lot of people were asking me. I had a few people actually reaching out, applying to be the next Haunt Girl. But I don't know. I feel like I've got into the groove of it just being me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved having Allie. Don't get me wrong. The days that was me and Allie, it was so much fun because you get to do what you love with your best friend. Nothing beats that.
Yeah.
But now that I've been doing it for 2 years solo now, I feel like I've just gotten into the groove. And what I do sometimes I have guests on, and that kind of helps. But I kept the name just because I feel like Haunt Girls is for everyone.
Yeah.
That's why it's plural.
Yeah, it's applicable. Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I love where it is, how it is now, just me. In 5 years, I would hope it's even bigger and better. The socials have blown up even more. I would love to just do this and not have to work. It would be a waste of a master's degree, but that's okay. I'm willing to give that up.
You could eventually do like Haunt Girls the musical.
Listen,
that would be awesome. Yes,
and you can write about your experiences, and if it's 5 years from now, you'd be like, here's what I've done, and make a musical out of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm currently trying to expand it past the realm of HHN. I know it's mostly known for HHN updates and all that fun stuff, which I love doing. I love HHN. I'm trying to branch out more into like the more theme park realm, more into there's horror and other things too, like musicals and stuff like that. I would love to have seen the podcast successfully expand in that way. Plus all the HHN stuff as well. So I love doing that too. But yeah, I feel like there's so many things to bring into Haunt Girls that I would love to successfully do in the next 5 years.
Oh, wow. You do such a great job. I've seen you at like there was like the speakeasy thing you just did, and you go out to all these,
so much fun,
and you throw yourself at it, and you dress up and you do the things, and that's really, really cool. It's really eye-catching.
You put together all these cool videos, and you're so creative with it, and you just have fun with it.
Yeah,
and you can tell in your videos that you love it a lot. So
yeah, that enthusiasm it's contagious, because I want to do that,
and you do all this by yourself.
Yeah,
it's just you.
Yeah,
oh, that's
it's
awesome.
tiring. Don't wrong. And my fiance, God bless him, he tries his best to help, but end of the day, he's still a dude that doesn't really know how to take a good picture without putting his thumb in the lens. But yeah, it's hard work, but I love it. I'm definitely the type to think that your situation is only as bad as you make it seem.
Agreed.
If you go into it positively, if you go into an event positively, you're going to have a great time. If you go into an event already hating it, already thinking, wow, this is not going to be great, you're not going to have a great time.
Mindset is everything.
Yeah, I think
definitely
a big mistake a lot of people make, especially with independent haunted attractions, is they walk in with this preconceived notion. Oh, and the worst thing you can ever do with a haunt is compare it to HHN.
I agree. Yeah, especially an independent haunt.
Just stop that.
Independent and theme parks are two different things. They cannot be compared. They're not on the same level.
So, especially HHN to the realm it's gotten to, it's they have boatloads of money to put into the event, where all these independent haunts don't have that. They still do an amazing job, but it's very much, you're not going to have most likely you're not going to have a flying scare actor overhead, but but I'll tell you what, I think I don't get scared at HHN anymore. I get scared at these local haunts.
Yes, same here.
That's like the very common complaint about, no offense to HHN, because it's amazing, but like it's for the masses.
Yes.
It's we're gonna have Fortnite this year, apparently.
That's the rumor, apparently.
Maybe.
I don't know. You did not hear that from me.
I just saw. I feel about that.
I saw a picture of a banana somewhere, and I immediately thought Fortnite. So
that's actually Gwen Stefani's "Holler Back Girl Zone." Get your facts right, Johnny.
Oh my God! If they play that song in that scare zone, I will stay there all night.
And it's literally just that song
over and over again.
And I'll be jamming
and dancing with the banana. Dancing with the banana.
And if you walk through the scare zone and you don't know the words and you don't sing the entire time, that's when they come get you.
Yeah.
That's when they know you're too young to be there. Get out.
Yeah. Way too young. Just don't get it.
Or old. I guess.
I guess
I'm a hollaback girl.
I guess it could go either way.
I
am too. I listened to that song in middle school.
I would know some of that. That's. Oh my God!
You're a hollaback girl, Johnny. I love
somebody's gonna mock up a meme of Gwen Stefani scare zone.
I want to see that. Someone please do that.
That's
someone
awesome.
in the chat.
Someone
please
has to do it now.
Make that happen now.
Cool. That's very, very cool. Oh my god. Do you have like a favorite like scare zone or like a house of all time? Like I figure if you're really big on HHN, you probably have like a go-to. I'm a
Yeah.
little gun shy on when people are like, "What's your favorite haunt, John?" I don't really answer that question.
We
So
get
so
that. Yeah,
feel
we get that
free to
sometimes. I
not
don't like that,
answer,
yeah.
but if you had to bring a one house and one scare zone to a desert island, I guess, what would that be?
Oh my goodness.
Gothic
Okay.
from 2012.
So house-wise, I know off the top of my head, it's always between two. It's the Universal Classic Monsters house from HHN 29
Ooh,
or
yes.
the Universal's Monsters Unmasked house from HHN 32.
That was a
I
good
think I
one
have the
too.
year right. I think I have the year right.
Was that the one with like the swinging Dracula that he came out with his like his cape? You remember?
No, that was in
that was Monsters Collide.
Legends
Sorry,
Collide.
that was
Legends Collide year before.
Yes.
Yeah,
that,
don't come at us in the
that
comments.
was my favorite. Oh, just because of the Dracula that
That
came
was
out.
good too.
Yeah, that
Listen,
was a good one.
I love the Universal Monsters, and I miss those houses. I wish they
I do
bring them
too.
back.
I do too.
Because they're like
we
the
still need
original.
Creature.
That's the original horror. Yes,
Yes,
Creature. Exactly.
Creature needs his 15 minutes of fame.
Right.
He
hasn't got one yet. Yeah,
he does. Yeah, and I think they did such a good job with Monsters Unmasked in HHN 32 with Phantom and Hunchback and the Invisible Man and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I cried the last night. I was literally sobbing for my last run because I'm like, I don't want this house to go. But those are my top two houses. It always goes back between those two when I have to choose my favorite. In terms of scare zones, gosh, that's hard. That's a really hard one. Okay. The Killer Clown Scare Zone from HHN 28. If anyone remembers that, it was quite small. It was right before San Francisco.
when they had a scare zone there. I think that was the one and only time they had a scare zone there.
Yes. It was quite small. It was just literally the Killer Clowns. And it was just so funny and so it was not scary. It was just Killer Clowns.
It was just
fun.
It
was so funny.
It was just fun.
It was just fun and goofy. Some of them were walking like balloon animals, and I thought that was so funny.
It was great. Yeah, it was really great.
So good. I also liked Hellbilly Deluxe, the Rob Zombie Zone.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was such a anything with music that HN does, it always hits.
Okay. Yeah,
they do such a good job with that.
Yeah, Shrandy was in that one.
Oh yeah, I remember this just towards the end. Yeah,
very, very cool.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Those are good picks. Those are really good picks.
I would bring Vam 55. 2016, the first year they did Vamp.
Dude.
The 50s Homecoming one. Oh my god, it was amazing. My favorite scare zone of all time.
I would literally just sit on a bench and just watch that.
Literally, it was that zone. Everything about that zone was amazing. The school bus, the ice cream man, the characters, everything about it. The floats.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the music.
The best thing. The best thing to do at HHN is always just get a little snack, get a little drink, and sit on a bench and just watch.
Sit in the scare zones and just take it in and watch people getting scared. It's the best thing ever. Honestly, it's the best. I can do it all night. Like
there's nights I go and I just do that. I don't do it.
Yeah, same. I'll just go like people watch. I'll do like a house or two and then sit in the scare zone. Like and just take a lap and then leave.
Yeah, do like a little strategic strike. Like there were nights at like 25, the anniversary year, where I would go up, just watch the Jack show and go home.
Yep.
Because it was amazing. Yeah. Very, very cool. I love it. So cool. All right. So now what we have to do is we got to ask you some questions.
Ooh, yay. I love this.
Now, here's the thing about this show is we don't send out the questions ahead of time.
Because that's so fun. We want to get your general reaction and you improv on the spot. How are you going to answer them?
All right. Are you ready for that? Because there might be like tears.
Tears.
There might be.
What, tears from us or tears from her or from both?
I mean, maybe.
Who's crying?
The answer is yes.
Crying?
I might cry. I don't know.
Are you going to ask which one of us is going to be a Muppet or something? What Muppet will be?
We may have something related to that.
To Muppets?
Or animated characters. We'll see. So let's go in and let's do some more questions here.
Yay!
With Haunt Girl Nikki.
I feel like I'm in the hot seat.
I know.
Yep.
Right. All right. Now there are no wrong answers, right? But let's go ahead and let's ask you some questions here. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. First question. Let me lock that down. There we go. Where do you come up with your best ideas?
In the shower.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
That's a good place.
I mean,
that's a good place.
so when you're planning ahead, you're like, I got to stop at Party City. I got to stop at the dollar store. I got to get some balloons.
Like the one thing that's always hard for me is like creating new content, like figuring out what videos and stuff to make. Like how do you think of that? Like
Gosh, I really wasn't lying. When I'm in the shower, I have the craziest ideas come to mind. I think because I'm just like zoning out and it just kind of hits me. I literally would scream out, "Honey, write this down," and then
write this down. Get a pen and paper in the shower and then write it down.
This is like your fiance / assistant.
Literally.
Okay.
He has to work for that media badge I get him sometimes.
Right.
Listen.
Okay. All right.
And then, gosh, I think it's okay to say that I find inspiration from others too.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. We all take from each other in a way, sort of. You know,
Yeah.
we bounce off each other.
not us, but some people will literally take from other people.
Yeah, that's different.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a whole different ballpark there. But yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. All right. All right. Easy peasy. All right. Next one here. What would be a dream sponsor for your channel?
Oh my goodness. I would love
Ghost energy drinks. No, that's all right.
if any cosmetic line, preferably MAC, I love you, MAC, would reach out
to MAC. Reach out to Nikki.
Oh my goodness. If you couldn't tell, I'm a huge glam girly. I spend so much on makeup, so much time and money on makeup. And it's one of my favorite parts is just creating different looks for each event, makeup wise and outfit wise. Honestly, if a cosmetic line reached out to me, that would be a dream.
Okay. That's cool. I like that.
If you're a cosmetic line and you're watching the show right now,
yes,
or maybe you hit up the replay, Nikki is your person, and it does come across because like you put a lot of effort into your presentation at these different things, and people pick up on that. That's awesome. All right, easy. Next one. Okay, this is going to be hard.
Wait, what is this? Where the tears come in?
It might be. Let's say for whatever reason you were banned from going to any HHN for an entire year.
God, that would kill me. That would.
Now I don't want to go into what would get you banned, but let's say you got banned. You couldn't do anything HHN, and I mean no panels, nothing.
Literally banned from everything HHN.
No merch.
That's crazy.
If you were banned from anything HHN for an entire year, who could you live vicariously through?
Like a person, like an actual person?
Channel, content creator.
Anybody who goes to HHN who's at the event.
And Mike Aiello is not an acceptable answer.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
He would be
give me some behind the scenes looking. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
She would get a helicopter and fly over HHN.
Yeah, with like
bioreconstruct.
I think I'm gonna say a few of my friends. Caitlin and Scott from Dish Upon a Bar. They go to HHN quite a bit. We actually do like opening weekends together and stuff like that. They're great. Wicked Thrill Seekers, Pound and Walk. They're also my friends. They also do great coverage on the event.
Wicked Thrill Seekers. Shout out.
Wicked. And then Jenna, Ghoulish Mortal. Also another friend.
Yes, awesome. I like her.
Yeah, she's awesome. She is another one that she likes to also like dress cute and stuff for the events. I'm like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing today?
Coordinate.
I think those are my three. Yeah.
Okay. I know, but that would be so hard, wouldn't it be? Just
I don't want to think about it. Okay. I don't want to think about it, Johnny.
I think that's what will make me cry.
Yeah, eventually, like Horror Nights, because Horror Nights social media is so hilarious. They're gonna like catch on to this and do like a HHN band challenge.
What if they ban us? Imagine they ban HauntScene.
No, I couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it because I'm there all the time.
Like
I would
Nikki, you're the first guest in Epic Universe, and you can't come to HHN.
They don't acknowledge it. They don't.
Yeah.
That's right. All right.
That's okay. I still love them.
Yeah, those are some amazing content creators. So follow all of them.
If I can never go back
this
to
is
HHN,
a difficult question.
I would be very sad, dude.
The hardcore HHN people,
Yeah, I'd be very sad.
I literally like feel sad whenever people are HN and I'm not there.
Yeah,
like if I'm just like busy that day, like what are you doing?
Like also, if I take a night off, like take a break.
You don't take a lot of nights off though, because a lot of times we're out doing stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm old, I'm going to bed, and you're like, I'm going to HHN
after. Like I'll go to HHN right after we do a haunt, and just spend all night there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good answer. All right, next one.
It's a good question, actually. Yeah.
So, content creation. From your observation of being in the content creator space here for this amount of time, you probably have observations about the way other people do things, right? So, if you could maybe put a message along to other content creators, what do you think they should focus more on? Let's say other content creators should focus more on blank and less on blank. What would you fill those gaps in with?
Content creators should focus more on what they are passionate about and what they love,
Love that.
and less on what others are doing and others' opportunities, if that makes sense. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to other content creators. You shouldn't be saying, oh, X, Y, and Z person got hosted at an X, Y, and Z event and I didn't, or X, Y, and Z person got this PR box and I didn't. Boo-hoo. No, you shouldn't be thinking like that, because you're never going to get very far and you're just going to be very miserable, and it's sad. And this will be for fun. This is for fun, guys. And then in terms of doing more of, if you are passionate about Elmo, whatever, people are going to feel that passion through your content. Do more of that. Don't do what you think other people want to see.
I agree. That's a good answer. Yes.
I'm
I like
spinning
that
off
very much.
HauntScene into Elmo scene.
Elmo scene. Yes.
We're doing
Love
it.
Elmo.
I love that answer. And honestly, like, I have to catch myself sometimes. I'm like, what am I legitimately having fun doing? And where do I feel like I'm checking a box?
Yeah.
That's the difficult thing. And also FOMO. FOMO is very difficult when other people are doing things. And you're like, man, I wish I was there. Wanted to get the new cookie at Dairy Queen or Crumble, and everybody else has it but me.
Don't get me wrong. It's a little disappointing when someone gets something like an opportunity that you were really hoping for. It is disappointing, but if you focus on that, you're going to be miserable versus, okay, what could I have done to maybe get that next year or next time, and try improving on yourself rather than, oh no, so-and-so got it, I didn't get it, if that makes sense. It's for fun.
It is for fun.
Don't harp on it too much, if that makes sense.
And there's nothing wrong with like branching out. You know? Literally, like, I think a lot of people, and this is no offense to the HHN creator bubble, but some people just live in the HHN bubble. That's it. And like, there are other things out there.
There are other independent haunts and other things
your
to see.
craft and be more undeniable and get your name out there more and whatever. And then sometimes you'll circle back on things like HHN and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I'm a big HHN fan, and I throw HHN, onto our Instagram and stuff, but I'm also doing other independent haunts as well, other haunt-related stuff. Throw it into the mix, change it up. So...
Yeah. Like I said, if you're passionate about something, it shows through your work if people are going to like it.
Yes, I agree. I'm just here to have fun.
Right.
Exactly.
I love doing what I'm doing.
And that is our one checkbox when we do anything.
Did we have fun?
Yeah. And then that's our message, Love that. You're so good. All right.
Thanks.
Next one here. Okay. So you've been out there a while. You've been doing things. I know you've had some long days, because we all have long days. What is the hardest day you've ever experienced creating content? Other than getting up at like 3 a.m. to go to Epic or 5 a.m. to go to MegaCon or something like that. Because those are hard days. Those are long days.
Those are hard days. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's different types of hard, if that makes sense.
All right. Fair.
There's the exhaustion hard, where I'm running from, like, last year, SeaWorld, Howl-O-Scream invited me to the fashion show they did to showcase some of the costumes. And then I also had Premium Scream Night the same night.
Oh, okay.
That was a hard, exhausting day. But then there's other days where emotionally it's a little difficult. Like the day that Ali decided to leave Haunt Girls. It wasn't a breakup. We weren't F you, bye. No, like, she's just decided, hey, like, I think I need to focus on my family and stuff right now, And that was kind of hard too, because that emotionally, like, oh my goodness, I can't do this anymore with my best friend, So it's just, there's different types of hard. I always say, give yourself those mental health days, regardless of what type of difficulty we're dealing with. I've learned to say no to events just because I know physically and mentally I would not be able to do it and be okay, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a huge pressure when it comes to content creating of going to everything, getting everything in. I have to be the first to do this. I have to be the first to do that. I have to go to this event. And sometimes you don't. You don't need to,
Yeah.
Whatever you're covering, it may be there tomorrow. Give yourself today, give yourself the grace. Or if you can't make it to an event, you can't make it to the event. That's fine. You'll make it to the next one.
Yeah. And burnout is a real thing.
It's true.
It's
It's
I-
true.
I-
I experience it at the end of the season.
Every year at the end, I'm like, don't talk to me
plus
until
my
trans world.
sleep schedule goes out the window, so
Yeah.
I'm barely sleeping, barely eating or whatever,
Right.
injecting more
Yeah.
caffeine than I am actual food. So yeah, it takes a toll.
I'm sure
on you.
your viewers probably noticed the what we call Hell Week.
Yes.
Oh
And-
my
Yeah.
God.
End of September, early October, that 1 week that's just all the haunts have all their
Yep.
events
All
happening.
at
It's just
once.
boom, boom,
And
Yeah.
boom,
Wednesday,
boom, boom.
Thursday,
And
One
Friday,
after
Saturday,
another.
Sunday, like, rah.
Literally, there's an entire week where we're just doing haunts
Right.
every single day, back to back.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
it's fun. It's a good
It is
kind of
fun.
busy.
yeah, it's
you
a
know?
it's a fun
It is.
kind of
But
tired
it's
and exhausting.
but the thing is we're not just going to these events and experiencing them. We're creating content.
Yes.
We're editing vlogs.
Right.
We're doing like there's a
we're
lot
working,
of
but
offs.
we're also having
we're
fun
working.
at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very cool. All right, next one here. You may have touched on this a little bit, but what is a memory that brings out a strong emotional response at a theme park or haunt? Like you're on site and something happened.
I will say, whenever I think about the fact that I was lucky enough to be the first official guest of Epic, I do sometimes get teary-eyed. Just being a huge theme park fan and everything. I feel like if you would have told little Nikki that, hey, you're actually going to be the first official guest of a major theme park, she would freak out too. So sometimes just thinking about that gives me a little emotional response.
But Nikki, wait a
um,
minute. Hold on a second. There's 8.5 billion people on this planet, and there was one first guest at Epic, and that was you. Just want to put that into perspective. You know.
By the stroke of luck, let me tell you, I still don't know how I pulled that off.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
But then there's also just thinking about the fun times in the fog, if that makes sense. I got engaged this past November during the closing of HHN. And we literally went to HHN after getting engaged. We got engaged at the Hard Rock Hotel at the Velvet
wow.
Bar, which if
Okay.
you have never been to the Velvet Bar, I highly recommend. I love that spot.
I've been
It's
before with
usually
you for your birthday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember I got you that
yeah,
drink?
exactly.
Yeah.
I always
That's
end up
cool.
there. It's such a good spot. But
Have
that's
we-
where
have we
Alex
been there?
proposed to me too. And then we
Yeah,
went to
I went a
HHN.
few years ago for her birthday, and
Oh,
I
that's-
bought
I
her
mean,
a drink.
have we been there?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
think
that's
so.
fine.
No, but I know
You
I've
were
been there.
invited, Johnny.
Was I?
don't-
When was it? Was I like out of town?
That was like a year or two ago, though.
Yeah,
look,
Yeah.
I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a blanket.
No,
I'll
you
make it
have
up
to
you.
buy
It's fine.
it. But just I don't know, that was such a crazy night too, because the emotions were high. I just got engaged. We're going to HHN. I'm showing all the scare actors my ring, and they're having a whole little moment
Aw,
too.
that's cute.
It was really cute, and just thinking about that is always sweet because it's like my favorite place, my favorite person.
Yeah.
Big life moment happening.
Yeah,
Mhm.
love that.
Which I highly recommend going to HHN as soon as you're engaged. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
shout out to all the people getting engaged.
We get engaged at HHN.
It's so
I know-
romantic.
I've
I
seen
know
it.
that
I've
that
seen
happens.
it happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen it
think my
happen.
buddy Maddie got
Yep.
engaged at that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wonder if you have to arrange that. Do you have to tell people hey, I'm coming in.
I don't know. Like, how would that work?
Roll the fog.
If you do it in the middle of
I
a
think we
scare
got another
zone, you know?
engagement here,
Yeah.
Jack. Get out there, James Keaton. Go.
I don't think.
You know? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you can try reaching out, but I feel like it's very much like you got to do it really quickly
Like
and
an
make
Right.
sure there's space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that video of the person getting engaged at Disney and the cast member walked up and snatched the ring?
Yes.
Oh, in Paris, yeah.
That's crazy.
That was a long time ago. I remember that.
Now that we're going to Disney, I just thought that was just maybe.
I remember that. Yeah.
Because that would
Well, they weren't supposed to be there,
right.
so
They weren't supposed to be up on character stages.
Oh, okay,
Jerks.
okay.
All right. Next question. All right. You already touched on some of these earlier. What other content creators out there have inspired you? Maybe, we talked about when you were starting out or right now or whatever, but I get a lot of oomph from you all, right? Like when I get a chance to spend some time with other content creators, that really kind of helps me stay enthused about what we do here. But when it comes to you, Nikki, what other content creators out there inspire you?
Oh my goodness. I will say when Haunt Girls was first starting, we were very much looking up to the other HHN podcasts. I know it was like HHN 365, Fear and Beer.
Right.
We very much looked up to them in terms of like just podcasts and like how to get ourselves out there. All of them are very supportive of us getting out there, especially being basically the only all-female podcast covering HHN, which I'm very proud of. But in terms of content creating, gosh, you know, I've always watched the Trackers, Tim and Jen, and I'm actually friends with them now, which is crazy. But I used to watch their vlogs covering all the theme park stuff, and they were always super cool.
Yeah, same. I grew up watching the Trackers, and now we're friends with them, which is crazy. Yeah.
They're like the first few.
Yep. I remember watching them back in like 2009.
He had like a handlebar mustache.
Yes.
Yeah. Sweetest people too.
Yeah.
Super nice. Gosh, I know there's like content creators that do like a lot of like theme park like outfits. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but I also like used to love seeing like their content of like all the outfits they used to make for all the different events and everything. Gosh, why can't I think of their names?
Because you're on a live show right now.
Huh? Because I'm on a live. Watch as soon as I get off, it's gonna come in.
You'll be in the shower later, and like, oh my god, the ideas come back to me.
Honey, write this down.
Write down the content creators. That's funny. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I at this point in the game, man, I love seeing other people. That's actually why we're focusing on y'all, because it's just, you're so fascinating. Everybody has such a cool personality and such a unique perspective.
And everyone
on
brings
everything.
their own twist to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know we all cover the same thing, but we all bring our own, unique spin to it, our own voice to it, which is nice.
Yeah. There's so much space for all of us, and everyone's is very unique with everything they do.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. I think we all seek inspiration from each other, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next one. If another content creator, because we were talking about burnout and the hard part of what we do, if another content creator was on the verge of quitting, because we do see people stop creating content, what advice would you give them to keep them going?
If it was because they're not seeing the results they thought they were going to see, I just remind them, you're not doing it for that. You're doing it because it makes you happy. And just remember why you started this. If it makes you happy, it doesn't matter if you have 10 followers, doesn't matter if you have 10,000 followers. If it makes you happy, do it. Right. Just do it. It's, at the end of the day, it's for you. If this is what brings you joy, great. If you're not seeing the results, that's fine too. But keep going. You're not going to get anywhere if you just stop.
Right. Yeah, and people, like, it just amazes me when you have 10 views, 100 views, 1,000 views. People have given you their time.
Yep.
Like, that's the real magic there. It's like, I put a video out, somebody actually gave me an hour of their time. Time's not something you get back.
Yep. I agree.
So I think that's really, really cool answer.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, next one. And this is, I'm recycling this one from another one because I'm really interested in how people deal with this. How do you survive the content creator grind? Having to be places and do things and create content and see people and shake babies and kiss hands and the other way around.
Don't shake the baby.
I hope you're not shaking the baby.
Sorry, Allie, we didn't mean that.
Just don't offend Allie. Sorry, Allie.
Yeah.
Gosh, I just, this is what I love doing. I just kind of keep reminding myself this is what I love doing. And then also make sure I listen to my body. And if my body's telling me, hey girl, we got to take a little break, we got to take a little breather, you got to listen to that and follow that. I keep saying my fiance, but Alex does such a great job of, he knows when I have like long, tough days of like creating and all that fun stuff. He takes care of me. Find a supportive partner. Find someone who will help you with all these things.
Support always helps.
Yeah.
Always. I say I do this alone, but I'm not, if I'm out creating, sometimes Alex is there with me too. Like he's helping too. Celsius, lots of Celsius.
I love Celsius. I know. Look, during that time, I just gotta inject caffeine straight into my veins, man.
Potential sponsor. Yeah. Makeup brands in Celsius.
Celsius and Ghost.
Yep.
Sponsored.
Yeah, but if you love what you're doing, if you're passionate about this, if you're having a good time, you may be tired, but you're gonna keep going.
That's all that matters. It's that quote that if if you love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work, which is
Right.
like with content creating, we're technically working, but if you love what you're doing, it's not work. It's just having
Right.
fun. So
I don't know,
Exactly.
man. It still catches
yeah,
up with you, man.
it catches up to you. I mean, there were times where my body shut down. Like I was tired and my body just shut down for me. So, and I just wanted to keep going. So yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Which
body,
you gotta listen to your
will
body
talk-
that
yeah,
way.
your body will talk to you.
You gotta hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hydrate,
Hydrate,
don't
free,
dehydrate.
hydrate. Listen.
Yep, there we go.
Yep.
All right, love that. All right, might be the last question. We'll see if we have a bonus one here.
Ooh.
All right, so how do you recharge your social battery? Some people are introverts, extroverts. Some people, when they're around other people, like me, I'm an introvert. It takes
Same.
a lot out of me to smile and be people. Not that I'm a mean person or anything like that, but Nikki, how do you recharge your social battery? Like, how do you get back on there?
I don't think I have an end of the supply. I love being around people. I
That's
love
good. That's good.
I don't know. It's weird. No, it is. I have noticed that a lot of this community, a lot of this content creator community, they're very much more of like, they save it for the camera. They save it for what they do, which is fine. You know, I love, part of the fun for me is socializing with everyone doing it, you know, talking to everyone while they're doing it. Of course, I do hit a wall sometimes. I do hit a wall. And at that point, if I just lay in bed for a little bit, put the sheets over my head for a few hours, I'm usually good by the next day. But yeah, that's part of what I love doing, you know, what I love about this whole crazy thing we're doing is talking to everyone, communicating with everyone, networking, talking to everyone about X, Y, and Z, which is really fun, especially when a lot of people are not as social as you are. They kind of like, oh, okay. And I'm like, no, but let's talk. But you do hit a wall sometimes. And I feel like that's okay. Like, I feel like me and like a lot of my friends who also content create, we understand that about each other. And we know that if we're out at an event and someone just goes quiet, we know that their social buddy is just dead. Just leave them alone for a little bit, let the potato rest. And you kind of just keep going. But I think the best way to recharge is literally a nice comfort horror movie, the blankets pulled up, a little snacky snack, some water, ibuprofen.
Lots and lots of ibuprofen.
Lots of ibuprofen. But yeah, I feel like for my social battery to run out, it's probably like Hell Week. You know, it's just there's a lot of events happening back to back.
Okay, that's good.
It is crazy to think how a lot of content creators are actually introverted.
Yeah,
myself included.
Yeah. People don't realize because my day job is I have to talk all day.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, John, you're such an extrovert. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the closet and cry.
Yeah.
For 12 hours.
Same. I have two jobs.
That's how I recharge my batteries.
I work with the public. I mean, I work at Universal and I work at Discovery Cove. So I'm in front of people 24/7. So it's very exhausting, especially around that time when we're going, you know, full blown. Yeah. And I'm doing HauntScene and also working two jobs at the same time. So I'm surrounded by people 24/7. It's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah. So
and it's totally okay to be introverted. I feel like when it comes to people that are introverted and do content creating, their escape is through content creating.
Yes.
Like that's where like their safe place is, which is really great.
I feel like the most creative people are the actual introverts. Right. Like it just comes to them.
Very cool. All right, bonus question. We've got time. Which slasher or HHN icon would be the most fun or scariest as a toddler?
As a toddler?
And which of them would you want to babysit?
That's so funny. That's creative. I've never seen a question like that before.
That is a creative one. I feel just thinking of like my past young self, way back in the past. Clowns were always super scary to me. So in terms of slasher, if we want to count Pennywise as a clown, he scared me. Yeah. Even not even the current one, the Jim Carrey.
Tim Curry.
The Tim Curry one?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nightmares. And I remember it brings me back to when I did a bar crawl in Ybor. I dressed as Pennywise, obviously like cute. But I had like balloons and I had the face paint and everything. And this mother wanted her child to take a picture with me. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. I was being super friendly, kind of like Disney princess it up as Pennywise. And the child was like, did not want anything to do it. She's like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Phobia unlocked.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and I guess if you want to do an icon, Jack, just the fact, like, that talking, I feel like a child is not going to be too scared of our like mute slashers, like our Michaels, our Jasons. I think the talking kind of is what helps a lot with children and the fear. I feel like as adults we get more scared of the quiet ones. We're like, but for kids it's always like the talking, like the Pennywises, the Jacks, the Freddys, that kind of thing. And then who would be the most fun or scariest as who would you want to babysit? Ooh, who would I want to babysit? You know what? I'm gonna give my baby to Jason.
Okay.
I feel like Jason is gonna protect that kid.
Yeah.
Listen, Jason's avenging his mama. He's gonna avenge my kid too.
Okay. All right. Nice. Very, very cool. All right.
Okay. Can you imagine like a toddler Hellraiser?
Toddler Pinhead.
Toddler Pinhead.
Don't stick those pins in your head, Doug Bradley. Don't do it.
Don't be like Uncle Pinhead now.
Don't be like Uncle Pinhead.
All right, baby Jason, I'm gonna go teach you how to swim.
Baby Leatherface with a little baby chainsaw. Yeah.
The chainsaws are too loud. They're gonna scare the kids.
Yeah, he would scare himself. Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Very, very cool. All right. Well, look at that. It's 8:56.
That was a lot of fun.
Man.
That was a lot of fun.
Nikki,
that was so much fun.
You're a great guest to talk to. So, yes.
Oh my goodness, you guys are great. Hello.
We're gonna have to check in with you, at some point in the future and have you back on the show. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
This was so much fun.
All right. Well, you made it through 10 questions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do this as we start to kind of wind this thing down. Any shout outs? Anybody you want to? I know you've been, you got all the people and you the fiance and the things and.
Ooh,
shout outs out there. We got a couple minutes.
Shout outs. Creator wise, make sure to go find the Wicked Thrill Seekers, Dish Upon a Bar, the Ghoulish Mortal, Addie haunts, or she haunts. She changes her name all the time.
Addie will be on the show next week, actually.
Addie, yeah. She'll be next Wednesday.
Yeah. Good catch. Yep. Good catch. Gosh, shout out to my mom for taking me to first HHN. Shout out to moms.
Shout out
to moms in general. Hi, Mom.
Shout out to dads who have to be moms too.
Right.
Doing all the things.
Yep.
And shout out to all of the listeners and watchers of this show. Shout out to you two.
Aww.
Oh, thank you. We try.
You make us look good.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, Nikki, once again, here is all the social information. Make sure you go in and go to the link tree, go to the QR code, follow Nikki on everything. You will not be disappointed. Go there, follow all the things in the QR code right there. Do the things. I can't match it up. But make sure you go follow all the things. And if you follow some of our videos, you've probably seen Nikki in the background. Nikki, have you ever done a scare cam with us? I think you have.
I think you have done a scare cam,
no,
right?
No, we haven't.
We never put you on
the scare cam. You
scare
keep telling me we're going to do it. We never do.
Right, well,
we need to put you on this
We're going to get you on the scare cam this year. And Wicked Thrill Seekers is in here. What's up, Wicked Thrill Seekers?
What's up, Wicked
Thrill
Seekers?
Love you guys. Heart.
Love y'all.
Heart to y'alls.
Losh TV is in here too. What's up, Losh?
Love Adrian. See,
hi, Losh.
Yeah, we love all these people. That's awesome. Very cool. So we'll get you on Scare Cam. We'll do all the things, and I think that is going to be it. So follow Nikki on all the things, and follow, support content creators, man.
Support each other. Support everybody.
Support each other.
Support content creators.
Support each other. Love each other. Be kind to your neighbor.
Just have fun. Be happy. Do what makes you happy.
Don't take it too seriously.
Never
Eat
take
a cake.
Never
Eat
take
a
life
cake.
seriously.
Yep.
Never.
Eat a cake.
Never.
I want cake actually right now.
You just had
sounds really good.
treats.
Yes, but I also want a cake as well.
That's fine. All right. Nikki, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Nikki.
Love you.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
Hang out on Zoom for a moment. We got a couple things we got to wrap up, and then we'll be back with you here in a moment. So bye, Nikki.
Bye, everyone.
Don't leave though.
All right. So That was awesome.
That was a lot of
Nikki.
fun. Yes.
All right.
I really enjoyed that.
So to wrap this up here, I already kind of spoiled this a little bit, but next week on the show,
Addie.
Addie is amazing. We're gonna Addie on here. Ghost of Socials will be on the show. Addie, we met Addie at the Horror Unleashed Vegas event. Her and Matt. Love Addie. Addie's an amazing content creator, really polished. Was running around all over the place for Spooky Empire this last weekend. Spooky. So really excited about talking to Addie next week. So tune in, same haunt time, same haunt channel, Wednesday, June 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we continue our content creators series. That's going to go through the end of June. And then we're going to get into some other things for July and August. So we may actually extend this a little bit out to there. So if you're a content creator, hit me up. All right. Very cool. Thank you once again to our sponsors. We'll go and bring them up one more time. Thank you to Fright Nights with the Terror, Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, Haunt Shirts, not Haunt Shirts, Halloween Shirt Company.
Halloween Shirt Company.
Not a thing anymore. They're not a thing anymore.
I have no idea.
We love Halloween Shirt Company. Make sure you go in and do that. I love their new designs. I got a couple shirts at Spooky Empire. We'll be showing that off over the next couple weeks.
Yep.
But use promo code HauntScene on that site and you can look cool like we do, I guess. All right. So make sure you follow our journey. We are HauntScene on everything. HauntScene.com, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Email. Our main channels these days are going to be Instagram and YouTube, but we are on other things if you want to. A couple last minute things here about this, because we got to bring this up here. Our sponsorship window is closing at the end of June. So if you are interested in being a sponsor of HauntScene and you want to take advantage of the 6 months of the rest of the year, feel free to email us and we'll talk about it. Sponsors, love you. Thank you to everybody that follows us on Patreon. You're all amazing. We love you, helping keep the lights on. And there are different ways to support us. So please feel free to reach out and we will talk. All right. So that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki's still there.
Thank you again, Nikki.
On Zoom. All right. Till next time, spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Give me some treats.